Let's say you have this dataset that tracks employee gender, hometown, position, and total sales. You want to answer a few questions like, how many total sales entry do we have in this list? How many contract positions made more than 100 sales? And how many male employees in contract position have total sales greater than 100? With our Excel, these calculations take a while. But with count, countif, and countifs, we can get the answers in seconds. Hello everyone, welcome back to TidyNet YouTube channel. In today's video, we're diving into 3 essential Excel functions that can help you work smarter. Count, countif, and countifs. We'll be working with a sales dataset to show you how to use this function quickly to get the data that you need. So let's get into it. Let's start with the most basic function, count. We use count to count how many entries that we have in a specific range of data. In this case, we will count the entries that we have in the total sales column. Remember, count only works for data that contains numeric. So if you work with non-numerical data, don't use count. To use count, just type equal and then type count. After that, select the specific range of the data. Here, let me select E2 to E25. Close the bracket and then type enter. Great! We have 24 entries of data in this dataset. That's how to use count. It's very basic and I believe you can do this easily. Next, you can use countif if you want to count the entries of the data with one or single criteria. You can use cell reference or just type the criteria manually. First, let's use the cell reference. In this case, let's count the total employee which has more than 100 staff. For the cell reference, here just type more than 100, and for the formula, let's type equal sign, then countif, then select the range here from E2 to E25, and then comma, and after that, click the cell reference here. Close the bracket and then enter. See, we have 13 employee which has more than 100 cells. Let me show you if you want to type the criteria manually. Equal sign and then countif, select the range criteria here, comma, and for the criteria, let's just type more than 100. Because we use string character, don't forget to add double quotation mark, more than 100, like this, and then close the bracket. It produces the same numbers in value. The difference is if you change the cell reference number, like here, let's change it to the 70, the COUNTIF function works dynamic. Okay? Last, let's make it more specific. If you want to count the entries of the data that has multiple conditions or more than one condition, that's where COUNTIFS function comes in. To do this, you can use cell reference or just type criteria manually. First, let's try to use the cell reference. Let's make it the contract here, and then the total sales more than 100, type more than 100. Okay, for the function, type the equal sign, and then countifs. After that, select the criteria range 1, which is the position here, and then comma, select the cell reference here, and then comma again for criteria range 2, which is the total sales, and then comma, and then select the cell reference here. Then close the bracket. Okay, we can see that we have 7 employees that is in contract position and the total sales is more than 100. If you want to do this manually, you can just perform it like this. Equal sign and then countifs, open the bracket, and then for the criteria range 1, let's use the position column, comma, and then let's add the double quotation mark, then type contract, and then comma for criteria range 2. For the total sales here, select the range, and then add the double quotation mark again, and then type more than 100. Okay, close the bracket, and you generate the same number by using these two methods. And that's a wrap. We've used these 3 powerful Excel functions to analyze our sales data. Count to count numeric entries, countif to count based on a single condition, and countifs to count using multiple conditions. With this function, you can quickly extract insights from your data and make better decisions. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Excel tips. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.